Is there fear in the current housing market right now? Well, yes, there is. Now, we have recently experienced an incredible seller's market over the last 9 years. And, when there was scarcity of homes for sale, the stress of not being able to secure the purchase of a home and seeing values climb at record levels, it creates a lot of anxiety and, yes, a lot of fear. And people ask why? Well, that's mainly because the focus is heavily weighed on the fear of loss, missing out, and it just plays a big role in our behavior. In 1988, when I entered the industry, we were going through a similar market and the behaviors were exactly the same. In the early 2000s, I witnessed it again. 20 plus years ago, when I was buying a bigger home for my family, I had to navigate through these same emotions myself. Most of us share in this emotion in some way or another. Now, over the years, we also had some uncertain times in the housing market, recessions, wars, price dips, and that creates a similar emotion. However, it tends to get played out differently. Let me explain. When many homebuyers put their plans on hold when they feel too much economic uncertainty, even after a complete assessment that clearly shows it will benefit their family, they say this phrase: "We're going to wait and see what happens." Now, that is code for fear what's to come. What's behind the next door? Really, they're waiting for the next shoe to drop in uncertain economic times. It's very normal. Now, the problem is this phrase, "we're going to wait and see what happens," it puts the market in a frozen state. Now, again, if you go through an in-depth assessment and it's clear you should not be making a move, I highly recommend you just stay put. However, about 80% of all people can navigate and position their family for real opportunity in a stable or downturn market better than you ever can when things are soaring. That is really worth repeating. Now, my suggestion is this: don't let fear drive your decision in your next move. Instead, do an in-depth assessment of what you want your living conditions to look like over the next 3, 5, 10 years. Then at that point, see what the market conditions are and see what you can do now in order to accomplish that. Once you do that, things get clearer and you might even get excited with what you discover. Hope this helps.